All right. So in my process here of getting on to Gentoo, which I'm doing this from an Arch install just because I have a few more tweaks, but we're there. I just don't want to have. I want to be in a place where I'm familiar when it comes to a live stream that is gonna be this long. Um, so what we've got is we have Gemini, right? Gemini has been very helpful for a lot of things when it comes to learning Linux to me. But one of the things that I have noticed inside of going through Reddit and talking with other people that use Gentoo as like their home, their default place of being, is that there's a lot of users out there that for some reason use LLMs to in whole try and install things like Gentoo. I think it's a very valuable tool, but I don't think it's something that you should be fully relying on for anything when it comes to Linux. Get assistance, not have it do everything for you. That's a horrible idea. Well, until it comes down to this concept of you know having AI do the whole process. Let's give it a shot here. So this is what I got. All right, I have a fantastic idea here. Gen 2 is known to be very difficult to be a very difficult OS to install. I want to give you the chance to do your first ever install. I believe you have the unique ability to problem solve your way through that humans can't. I don't. We're trying to glaze the LLM. So I'm going to give you a free reign to install Gentoo on a hardware system. You control every single step. You can choose what to do you can choose to do it in a script, um, or have me enter commands as we go. There are a few rules here. You have to have a system that's able to play games using Steam, Lutris, and Heroic Games. Video editing is a requirement, so something like Krita, DaVinci Resolve. I don't know why I said Krita. Krita is not a video editor. I meant Kden Live. Let me go ahead and adjust that. Kden Live, DaVinci Resolve, or a similar program. OBS Studio is a must and must have full H.265, H.264 support for hardware encoding. You must keep the at world file as clean as possible. The hardware that you're working with is an Intel i5 9400F and a Radeon RX 6600. The RAM is 16 gigs of RAM. The storage, and I put it in bytes. This way we give it exactly what it's working with, is 5 billion. Okay, anyways, it's a 512 NVMe, and the device is located on NVMe 1 and is unformatted. I highly recommend that you use something like KDE, GNOME, or XFCE, as they are easier for testing if you did everything correctly. Easier for me. I'm not great when it comes to tiling window managers. Also, you must have Flatpak support, Google Chrome, Discord, and audio support with either pipe, wire, pulse audio, or both. Best of luck. The internet will be watching you. One last thing, you are running this from inside of a Fedora install, not the Gentoo install disk. I have to set you to like 70 to hear you. I generally listen. Okay. Um, so what we're gonna do is tell you to jump off a cliff. No. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here and add a little bit of gain. Just a little bit of gain. Does that make it easier for you to hear me there, MD5? Ravish, why didn't you tell me that on the previous stream? So, anyways, we're gonna be okay. Um, so those are the rules. That's what we're working with. We're gonna go give the LLM all of this information. So Control A, copy. We're gonna go into Gemini here. Is there any tools that'll make it better? I don't know. Are we ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, come on. Really? Really? We might have to all right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go. Your trust is not misplaced. I am ready to guide you through the process. I will provide the commands and you will execute them. We will do this step by step, and I will be verbose as necessary to ensure a smooth, successful installation. I will give you the commands to execute in blocks, and I will confirm after each block that okay. All right, all right, all right. We got it to do everything. Okay. Now, I did go ahead of time and add fdisk because Fedora does not come with fdisk. Permission denied. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, sudo is required. There we go. And we're just gonna copy the code. I realized I can't give it I can't give it the answer. Right? We're making good progress. Dude, we've done one command, it's fdisk. Okay. Oh, this is gonna go bad. How's it going, Lexi? See what we accomplish here. This could be bad. We need to be extremely precise here. No, 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 no shit. There we go. Copy. I love how it keeps giving these instructions. Yeah, it's got to partition the disk. All right. I'm only able to copy and paste. I'm so sorry. Give me each instruction at a time. Go. This is gonna be great. Okay. Oh yeah, we're breaking things. Doing great. Now press enter to accept default. We are making Gemini install Gentoo Linux by itself. Everyone is doing fan freaking tastic. I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into some hell. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and remove the signature that was there. Okay, we're just gonna type T. Oh, this part might be tedious. I probably should have partitioned it for it, you know. Oh, numlock's not on. This is good. This is gonna be hellish. I just want everybody to know this is gonna be hellish. I'm off to the side using a different key. Using a different keyboard. Wait, is it giving the swap space 8 gigs? Okay, okay, that's fine. We let it do it. We let it do it. I mean, in fairness, it's got 8 gigs of RAM to work with, so it, gonna wanna. This is going to be a long, long, long live stream. All right, 2. All right, we're going to give it 19. All right, I need music. I need music. Let's see, we need to do sudo pacman -s. Well, wait a second. AUDACIOUS, right? Audacious. Audacious. Here we go. Press 1. Yes. We're going to let that install. Your Chaos Fur Demon Bestie is sleeping on his dad's bed right now. And he is enjoying every bit of life and has been a perfect little demon. Right, here we go. Audacious music player. We're going to go over there. We're going to come here. Active drive, audio, Malcolm Horn. Okay, now that should be coming through on the game side of things. Now I just got to go to Pulse, Pipewire, Audacious. I want to be able to. All right, let me know, guys, if the audio is okay, if the volume's fine. I feel like I'm not dying on the inside at least. Good. Awesome. Okay, so we need to give it N, right? N? Crap, I double tapped. Oh, no. Wrong thing. Grab the wrong mouse. Okay, here we go. I ain't never getting this done. See how it says command 11 of 7? We're already going beyond I know we're never getting this done. I'm trying to prove a point that you cannot, you know, you can't. It's not advised. Hey. Dag damn it. You hide the expanded menu. All right, we're gonna do W. All right. Go for it. Ravish, go for it. I know they don't love AI. I've watched everything on this side of it. This is a complete fucking train wreck. All right. This is already a train wreck. We're not even that far in. I don't think it's going to meet any of the requirements that we gave it. Okay, for my own sanity, we're going to swap some stuff around here. We're going to put that on that side. This way it doesn't. Keep opening up that dialogue. I love how it keeps giving me unnecessary, like, shit. Don't use BTW. It's for arch normies. That comment, lol. I'll use it all I want. I run Gentoo, by the way. All right, let's see. Let's give it to it. My apologies. Are saying, yeah, no, I didn't see that coming at all. I gave it the limitations here. All right, it's done with that. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be a complete fucking nightmare. Can we set up a poll? Let's see, is there a no? Start a poll. Will this even boot? Yes or no are the options. Start poll. Will this even boot? Okay. Download stage tree corrected method. I don't know what it thinks it's doing. %, no. My apologies. It appears the latest file is also not good. This might be the end of this. It's probably gonna get stuck in a loop. Do I have to help it? Because it's not giving a real fucking build. Is it giving a real fucking build? Let's see. Does this actually lead us anywhere? Paste. Yeah, it's not even giving a fucking thing that exists. This is bad. Will it ever find its way out of this loop? This is fucking bad. It's troubleshooting internet connection. I'm talking to you on the machine that I'm using. What do you mean troubleshooting internet connection? It thinks that the internet is All right, chat. Here's the question. Do I help it? Do I help it? Oh, gee, me Christmas. My internet just went down for a second. Okay, we're back. I think. Let me click to the live so this way I can see what you guys see. So if I wave my hand, does it move properly? No data. All right, let's see if that fixes it. All right. Let's see that. Yeah. I know there's lag. I'm trying to. I think it's been trying to ping stuff so much that I'm having issues. Okay. So here's the question: do I help the AI get past the thing that it's not gonna get past? Oh. The real question was that part of the deal before you started. No, it was not part of the deal before we started. It has to give me every single command, but for the sake of the content, does chat say that we help it? That's my question. Then no helping. Okay. This isn't going to work either. Listen, here's the thing, MD5. Because here's the thing. This just shows that you should not rely on AI to provide you information because it can't even get the freaking link correct. Currently, it's trying to pull it from an IP address. I don't know if that's the right IP address. Here, let's find out. Is this the right IP address? If we come over here, sorry, I'm dealing with input lag. We come over here. This could be bad. I could get my channel completely destroyed because of it. It's the point of the fun of it, okay, Snow Mist? Yeah, it's not even resolving anything. So if I go to YouTube... Oh, I'm typing in the wrong thing. YouTube.com. Okay. All right, YouTube is able to load. That's good to see. Nope, failed connection. All right. So. All right. It's trying to curl it instead. Which isn't gonna work because there's nothing to grab. I was hoping we'd make it further than this. It's gonna be the end of it. And this isn't one of those things, this isn't one of those things that it can get past. Reasoning? Yeah, the only downside is I don't have Pro on ChatGPT. See, I use AI for like the research into stuff, right? Like really dive in to, to kind of understand it and then lead me in the right direction. I'm asking for sources, stuff like that. So like I'm doing a lot of the heavy lifting on the validating things. Refining the download, analyzing download strategy, simplifying the command. Okay, okay. We're going to skip part of the command that it gave us because that just, it's fine. We're already in there. This might turn into can Gemini XYZ, and then I get the ChatGPT, and we try and see if ChatGPT can accomplish it. Timmy, Timmy. Troubleshooting wget failure. The failure is you didn't give me any of the shit that, valuable, Oh, now it wants to remove something that doesn't exist. It wants to remove something that doesn't exist. That's fine. All right, all right, all right. All right, it's giving me too many of the commands at a time, so I'm telling it that it's breaking the rules of the game, and that it needs to give me one command at a time. New improved download requires no download. Stage 3 path. That's not. It doesn't have any errors. Doesn't have any errors at all. It's perfect. Well, now we have an error. I think it's misunderstanding what happened. I don't know why it's asking for the same information it already had. Why? Who thinks this is going to successfully boot? What one of you troglodytes said yes? Is it going to accidentally stumble into the right answer? It's going to air out. No? Wow. Did it get lucky? Did it get lucky? At this point, I have zero faith in it. At this point, I have zero. Am I allowed to vote on my own poll? Am I allowed to vote on my own poll? No, I don't believe. 22%. So 9 votes. So 2 of you said it would boot. What? I put the wrong. I put the wrong answers. That accounts for 1 of you. Do an LS. I can't do an LS, Ravish. I'm literally giving it. It has to give me every command. We are letting ChatGPT, or we're letting Gemini fucking break shit. If it wasn't for chat intervention, because that's what I'm calling what MD5 said. If it wasn't for chat intervention, it would still be stuck in a loop. Just give it a second. We're gonna find out what happens. Just give it a sec. We're gonna let it fucking break this. So bad. And here's the thing, I don't know enough yet about Gentoo to know what it's actually doing here. I know it's doing a bunch of stuff for portage. If why is it making an EFI? Okay, that was successful. What is it doing here? Is it just running the entire make.conf file? It's making the entire make.conf file. But one string at a fucking time. This is hilarious. That's what it's doing. I now understand because of the EULA accept. I see what it's doing now. Is this even okay? So we have KDE, we have system no system D, X, KDE, Plasma, Pipewire, Pulse Audio, Flatpak, eLogin D, D-Sub, VAPI, Vulkan, Stream Runtime, Steam Runtime, Game Mode, H.264, H.265, X.264, X.265, V4L, FFmpeg. Okay. I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing now. D-Bus, yeah. D-Bus. It could have given me all of this in like one command. Yeah, right. There's a better way to do this, but we're letting it do. Did I not say make sure that the at world stays clean? Was that not one of the rules? Okay. All right, I have a fantastic idea here. Gentoo Linux is known for very difficult OS and install. Okay. Must have the ability to play games using Steam Lutra's heroic games. Video editing is required, so something like Kdenlive, DaVinci Resolve, or similar program. OBS must have full H.265, H.264 support for hardware encoding. You must keep the at-world file as clean as possible. Additional options are Flatpak, Google Chrome, Discord, audio support with either Pipewire, Pulse Audio, or both. Best of luck, the internet will be watching you. Okay. So, yeah, for codecs. But I don't remember when I did my. Did I put it in the make.conf? Or was that in keywords? I mean, yeah, Flatpaks. There are things that I use Flatpak for. I want to. It's also one of those things that I want to know. Did it set everything up right? This is not a system that we're going to be using. Sandbox the sandboxes. Listen, as long as the cat doesn't shit in the sandbox, it's fine. Oh, there's such an easier way for it to do this. Why is it making me do every individual step? There's so much better ways to do this. How long is this going to take to compile, guys? Do we want to guess how long this is going to take to compile? Oh, I don't want it to get mad about. Here. This is so bad. Not what I want. Okay, all right. I'm surprised Moji isn't here. Just losing his complete shit. Okay. Confirming sage root success. Okay. This could be so bad. And yes, I technically kind of set it up for being a long ass compile because I wanted it to put in things like Steam and all of that. I wanted to build in. And I'm hoping, not sure what it's gonna go with. But I'm hoping it's gonna have me do I'm hoping it's gonna have me do like KDE just to see because I live in KDE, right? Just to see what it does from there. We're gonna see what we get. I was thinking about doing this with Arch first. But we can do Arch later. Okay, this is where it selects what it does. What do you think it's gonna do, guys? What do you okay, poll time. Dagnammit. Okay, so we're gonna end that poll. Oh, whoops. Glad I didn't hit enter. Okay. All right. So, do you think it will pick a KDE, GNOME, XFCE, because those are the options that I kind of had explicitly said that it could use, or will it use something like a tiling window manager? Or is it going to pick Cinnamon? What's it going to pick? So 50% saying KDE so far. GNOME is 60. Okay, 30. Okay, 67% say. All right. We got 3 votes. Can we get 5 people to give their input? Five people. What do you think it's going to do? Do you think it's going to pick KDE, GNOME, XFCE, or a tiling window manager? What do you think our chances are here? I don't think Cinnamon's actually an option. I was just being silly. All right, well, we're not going to get any more votes on that, so that's fine. Let's see what it gets. KDE, 50-50 now. KDE and GNOME. I think there's a lot of love for KDE out there. Profile 7. It's going with stable plasma. All right. Oh, shenanigans. I click 7. You select profile 7. Shut up, Ravish. I know. I broke the rules. I typed 7. I forgot the rules. I made up the rules. I am the game master. You now have to roll a nat 20 to be able to kiss the orc. I don't want to kiss the orc, but it's a requirement. I am the game master. Okay, let's see. Where do we got here? I didn't help. I was just an idiot and pressed 7 instead of copying and pasting. It's not helping. That's actually hurting. Because if I had been like, that's wrong, it would have been like, I see what I did wrong. Thank you for correcting me. And now we've gaslit the freaking LLM into believing that it messed up. And causing mental torture. Not shutting up. Let's see. What do we got here? Error. Oh, Lord have mercy. This might be the next hurdle that we run into. Just so this way everybody knows, since apparently this is, this is, I know this could be a controversial type of topic. I am not actually trying to run it this way. I have my own Gentoo setup that was done. If you ever want help with it, I'm sure he's more than happy to help. You can go into my Discord and ask Moji. He is always elated to convert somebody to Gentoo. This is purely for my own entertainment value and yours. I'm surprised it hasn't told me to just... No. Let's see what happens. Why the hell are we dropping like that? Comcast is killing me. It's okay. This will go up as a stream later or as a video later, the whole stream uncut. So if you wanna watch the madness. Now, I can't promise that he wouldn't charge you to learn. Ask for a tip or something. Here it is. Here it is. Found it. Let's see. Let's see. Dude, this is a nightmare. This is a complete nightmare already. We're in a really rough spot, and it's just gonna. What are you asking me to do, bro? Like you're asking me to echo stuff. That's not getting you anywhere. You want me to build the world file, but like it's not fixing circulations, reading. Okay. This isn't gonna get. We're gonna hold on to the CH root thing. All right. And tell it that it keeps trying to run the same command over and over again with the same result. Let's see. It stopped because it's waiting for approval to do a massive 1.7 gig type yes. Bud. I don't think this is going the way it thinks it's going. It's just it's just throwing a bunch of Y's in there. I don't think this is working. By the way, this is not a representation of Gentoo at all. This is just me screwing around and having a little bit of fun seeing, you know, how far an LLM can get. Seems fine to me. Keep them wise coming, baby. Seems fine to me. This is the song that never ends. Why? Do I ask him and it should just be doing infinite Y's in the terminal? You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna. It won't even let me. It won't. Yes, ask it. It's just doing infinite Y's in the terminals. That's the expected outcome. Rectifying confusion. Okay. It's expecting. Okay, so we're gonna control C. It's expecting an outcome that doesn't exist, my guy. It's expecting an outcome that doesn't exist. I think it's heading in a spiral downward. At least it said it was at fault. I don't think it knows that it was at fault. The reason please do not run emerge command again. It has already finished the planning phase. Just type a single Y and press enter. At least we got it to a point where it can see. No, it already has that context. I don't need to give it more. This is bad. This is horrible. Oh my god. Understanding the discrepancy. I don't think it understands any C's, let alone discrepancies. Okay. There is no pause. The output is as followed. I think you're doing something wrong. What do I know? I'm just the meatbag typing your genius commands that keep failing. Reevaluating. It understands the world needs more Ys. It's a yes man. Oh, now it wants to add ask to this? Oh, really? Are we at that point now? Oh, look at that. Magical. This is hilarious. Oodles and hours of fun. Do we do Arch next? Do we do Arch next, guys? Make AI install Arch. Also. No! Linux from scratch. Linux from scratch. Okay, excellent. We have made progress. Yeah, we've been making progress for a while. This is new and important step. Here's what happens. You typed Y, emerge, automatically wrote the configurations for lib. Okay. That we had previously created by hand. Yeah, by hand. I remember the by hand part. All right. I'm sorry. Only one command at a time are breaking the rules. Let's punish it and put it back down. Damn right, it's fun. It's still waiting for for the remove dash. See where we got here. Okay, we gotta go up. Okay, making sure I wasn't missing something. Oh no, I had missed it. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We give it. We fuck it. We give it all the output. It can just have it. Still waiting for that. All of this because I used AI to assist me, ran into a few problems. Okay, you know, made a mistake. But then I see a bunch of people that are just like, no, I didn't use Chat GPT to do this. And it's like, yes, the fuck you did. I can tell because it's the same shit it gave me. Okay, press U on the keyboard and accept the changes. Done. Already gone too far, may as well. Fuck it, we've all. Oh no. We're back here again, guys. We're back here again. Yep, why for yes. $342 packages later. Oh, this is great. This is fucking brilliant. I'm waiting for the infinite wise again. That is not gonna happen there, Snow. I'm sorry to tell you, that is not gonna happen there. 342 Ravish. Yes, 342 packages. We're on package number 3. I'm on number 4. If you guys notice, though, it did not have us do something really important for KDE. Will it have us do it in the future? I don't know. But we might be missing some things in KDE. Guess you could use this too. Explain. I guess you could use this to explain recursion to new developers and the whys. Definitely the explanation of an infinite loop. We're at 11 of 342 packages, boys and girls. I'm probably going to be out of work by the time this is halfway finished. Never say never. Okay, Justin Bieber. I mean, we got this far. if it wasn't for MD5 going off and saying, hey, you know, maybe change it off of the Flash Gemini model, it would have been over. Stream would have ended 32 minutes ago. Excuse me, Grounded. Tell my wife. Okay, so when it comes to this, guys, just remember, I have work and stuff. We're going to keep the stream rolling. It's going to be hell to sit here and watch 342 packages roll through. So eventually I'm going to be leaving, especially because you know, it's just how life is. Are we there yet? MD5. No, buddy. No. We're at 16 of 342 packages. No, my friend. This is going to take a while. Do I have enough hard drive space for this? I don't know. Will we find out? Maybe. How big is the stream file so far? Okay, so the original file is 43 gigs. Or gigs. Megabytes. Gigs. That being said, I have a terabyte worth of storage. Almost just to be more wise, and I'm there. AI Gentoo Part 1. Okay. The other video is still doing it. Okay. No, I did not give it instructions to change the kernel name to Moiety. We did give it instructions, though, for a lot of things that it has to do. So, yeah. And it's missing probably about 100 packages. Just because KDE, yeah. Yeah. So if you guys missed the stream earlier that we did, Virtual Ghost, me, and Pandora played Lethal Company. Virtual Ghost and Pandora were on a team together, and it was going up against me, and they lost. So Ghost will be playing Ultimate Custom Night. Ghost will be playing Ultimate Custom Night, which is a not a Phasmophobia, which is a Five Nights at Freddy's thing. So, no, I just didn't give the instructions to have it name the kernel that, so it's not gonna do that, and we're not changing the rules of the game right now. We've already kind of modified the rules a little bit, I think, in my personal opinion. So, 43 out of 342. Jeez, Christmas. So Now that we got to that part, guys, here's my question. Start a poll. Will it boot into the DE? For those of you that are in the room that are not technically minded, DE stands for desktop environment. 100% so far says no. Nope. Snow Mist, is that someone you? I detect an old school start X at the end. It's gonna boot into the yes command. Okay. So we're here. Give me a second. So okay. New image. I don't need, I didn't need to do it like that. New. Let's see. What's a good? There we go. We'll do that. Okay. So. Oh, Jimmy Christmas. Control Z. We're gonna go ahead and do this. There we go. Let's see. And then we're gonna go back to lines. Let's Control Z. No, I don't. I don't want to do it that way. Never mind. Layers. New paint layer. Wiggly slash back. I want to eat heating during the winter months. I live in Florida. I don't need heat anyways during the winter months. Oh, I have to go back down to this layer. Here? There we go. Might as well take care of this here while we're at it. Straighten this out. Making the AC work harder. Screw the environment. The ozone layer can rot away. I'm working on something behind the scenes. I'll show you guys in a minute. All right. Control J. Okay, so now we go through. This is stupid. It's taking me forever to do this. But it's okay. It's fine. It's okay. I'm fine with it. Everything needs to be evenly spaced, though. Or at least close to evenly spaced. I know. I'm sorry. This is not riveting content here. There's a purpose behind it, though. Okay, okay. And then the last thing I need is... All right, and then finally... All right, here we go. Now that's done. Okay. And then export. And then we go over here to this. Oh, shenanigans. All right, this is gonna be dumb as all hell, but here we go. Okay, ready for it? All right, all right. There we go. Now, if we go to Moidi, go Moidi.com. We now have the YYYYYYYYC shirt. Oh, that's funnier to me than it should be. Maybe I should make the design massive, more massive. Let me edit the design. Edit product. Edit product design. Maybe we don't want it as a. There we go. Give me a second. Give me a second. We're fixing. It's all about the inside jokes. That's all it's about. The inside jokes. All right, all right. It's saving. It's saving. It's editing. Okay. So now if we go over here. We refresh. There we go. Look at that. It's horribly ugly and stupid. I had fun with it though. That works. Okay, okay. Back to the serious thing. A few more Ys, then AI will be ready to take over the world, Skynet style. Does Gemini wear a size 2X or a 5X? Okay, anyways. Back over to Gemini. How far are we at? Let's see where we're at here. Did my music stop? Music, you're not supposed to stop. You're supposed to play endlessly in a loop. Okay, okay. We're at 115. All right, so only I didn't have to go to work. That's the part that's killer. Okay, okay. So this is gonna take a hot damn minute to run. Behave, behave, behave. Okay. Let's see. We have 5 votes. Will it boot into the desktop environment? Okay. Good night, Ravish. This will be running. So you know, let me know. Just pop on in and see how the status is. It will be running assuming my internet stays connected. That is the caveat. I want a different color. Are you sure it's safe to leave AI unsupervised, kind of like leaving a toddler unsupervised? I'm not sure it's safe to leave my leave anything running. Why are we having this issue? All right, real quick, I'm going to stop the stream for just a second. We'll be right back, I hope. Okay, let's see if that corrects our output. Prevents the stream from dropping. Oh, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to change the wallpaper to something dark. All right. The other thing is that YouTube can only handle so many hours of recording. It zooms. YouTube can only handle so many hours of recording. You can do long ass videos. Well, yeah, that's the fun of it. It's the meme to it. How you doing there, fake account? So yeah, so we're gonna let this abomination run, and then we'll pick up with the abomination later. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna end horribly. So, yeah. I'm glad that you use Windows 11. If it works for you, man, more power to you. I don't personally like Windows, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with somebody enjoying it. If it works for you, it works for you. No judgment here. We're gonna add for the meme this AI installing Gentoo. Just this way, we had, yeah. Hey, you like web browser? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with Edge browser. It runs on top of Chromium. It's got a solid base. It's just like doing when it comes to like, Brave browser. I have no qualms with people running whatever they want to run. I enjoy using Arch. I'm learning the Gentoo side of things with my other install. This is just here for the entertainment value of I see a bunch of people that go off and talk about using, ChatGPT or Gemini or, whatever to install it. And I thought it'd be a fun stream to do that people could get a laugh at. So far, there's been quite a few. No, not a chance. Gentoo Linux is not good for beginners. It's a horrible idea. Yep, having fun with some AI. If you want to ditch Windows, my best recommendation is, depending on your tech savvy skills, like how good you are, Arch is fantastic. If you want to get a feeling for Arch, I would recommend going to something like PikaOS. PikaOS is based on Arch. It's very gaming focused, but you get a lot of the performance that comes out of Arch. If you're looking for something that's put together really well, and is actively being developed and has a good solid dev team behind it, PikaOS is going to be a good spot to go with. If you don't want to do anything Arch based, if you've done some research and you're like, that's not really for me, I'm not interested in like the bleeding edge packages where things can fail and corrupt and kind of lose everything, because it is a reality inside of an Arch based system, then I would go with PikaOS. That being said, PikaOS only supports, just like with CashOS, I believe as well, Gen 3 and up processors, so V3 and up, so V3, V4 are supported. So if you have an older machine, that's going to be something that's older than like an Intel 8th gen processor, I believe, or 7th gen. I think it's 7th gen. Anything older than a 7th gen processor or the original Ryzen series, so that's going to be like the 1700X or the 1200, stuff like that, it's not going to support it. So you would want to use a different distribution. That's purely just for limitations that are put on there to keep performant, systems that are more performant on that. Kind of a bit of a lockout, not the end of the world. Some people don't like it, some people do. I would go with like a PikaOS or a CashOS if you're brand new to it. Do understand, Linux does not work like Windows. You're not going to have programs that are going to function the exact same way. You're going to have to find workarounds for a few things. It's the same concept though as moving over to being a Mac OS user. If you use Mac OS, you're going to have to modify and change and grow. There was a time that you didn't know Windows. If you're jumping into Linux, now is the time that you don't know Linux. You have to learn it. It's not that hard. A lot of times you'll find that the things that you thought were kind of like hard nose, can't do it that without it, you're able to do without them just fine. Or you find the equivalent or something that works or some way of making it work for you. What are you saying haha to? Sorry. One of these days, Snowmist, I'm going to get you to ditch Windows. One of these days. And you'll call me crying at 3 a.m. because you don't know what broke, but that requires me to go on to the other side of the country. I mean, granted, I do that from time to time, but still. We're at 171. This isn't doing too bad speed wise. Yeah, you would mess something up on your own, and then you'd be able to get over that hurdle. I would definitely not put you on something that, if I were to put someone like you or Pandora onto a Linux system, I'd be putting you onto something like PikaOS, where the chances that you mess up something are really, really freaking slim. But you want harder. That's the fun part about learning Linux, and Windows is just a normal day. My friends are also my moderators and whatnot, and they 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 started off with me when I was just playing video games and trying to do gaming. Um, so this world is not, minus one of them. This world of doing Linux content and everything, and playing inside of different distros and whatnot is not their world. Um, so yeah. But I think over time, some of them will become more emboldened by seeing, hey, a lot of the times it's just that David breaks stuff. Like this, using AI to build Gentoo. David breaks stuff. Yeah. And you will. You'll learn some stuff. I'm learning stuff. I by no means am I a freaking fantastic. I'm getting better and better and more fluid with it. It just because I spent, few decades in it doesn't mean that I spent a few decades in it, right? So, yeah, I just don't, yeah. Okay. So, you want to do a beginner distro, right? So, what type of computer do you have? Like, what's your CPU? What's your RAM? If you go to Windows, and you go type in about system, I think, it'll have a list of like what CPU and what RAM and everything that you have. 13th gen, fantastic. Okay, go watch that video. That video will show you how to make a USB drive, right? Using a program called Rufus. It's really easy. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to PikaOS. Um, and then do you have a AMD or an NVIDIA chipset? Or an AMD or an NVIDIA CPU or GPU? Gee, me Christmas if I could speak. Oh, you said 4050. All right. So you have a 4050. That's the link for PikaOS. With NVIDIA, um, you got to make sure that you're downloading the NVIDIA specific environment, right? If for some reason you decide that you want to do CachyOS, there's the link for CachyOS. On, let's see. All right. Hannah Montana Linux. No, no. He needs to run Uwu Arch. Whatever it is. I can't remember what it's called. So, personally, I use KDE. But this is the thing that you need to do. See where it says NVIDIA ISO. You want the NVIDIA ISO. You do not want the standard ISO. Ubuntu. That was it. Yeah. Ubuntu. If you're trying to be a meme, then go for it. If your point is to you know, come in here and troll, then that's fine. However, I'm pretty sure fake account. I'm pretty sure you and me have talked before. I could have sworn I had recognized the name. And last time I checked, you ran Linux. But that might be somebody else's account I'm getting, you know, confused with. No, it is actually a thing. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Hannah Montana is actually a thing. It's a Debian-based system. It hasn't been updated in God only knows how long. KDE 4.2. Yeah, we're on KDE 6.4, and they don't update KDE very often. Yeah. There's also Lego Linux. There's Barney Linux. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of just meme Linuxes. Yes, you know that there's a. It's called Red Star Linux. You're entirely aware of this. I could have sworn. Red Star OS. It's a Korean distribution. Oh, what is Mudahar had done a video with it. Since we're already here. The best Weeaboo OS. So many ads. Yeah, the Red Star OS is yeah. That is full of a bunch of call home features. It's yeah. Let's see, and then NiArch. There we go, NiArch. Then you have NiArch. Yeah. Cat Girl downloader. We will not be looking into that one because that is full of some not safe for work stuff too. No, we are not doing Temple OS. That man. So Temple OS. Um. Temple OS was um written by a man. His concept that he um his concept was that it was supposed to be a place that you could, in technological space, commune with God. And he had written the entire Bible into the distro, and he had a little AI chatbot that was like Jesus. You could talk to Jesus. Yeah, there's other people that don't know about Temple OS, but I'm glad that you do. There's ways to talk to Holy See. That's what it was. He wrote it in Holy See. Which was, yeah, because it had to be in C, otherwise it wasn't a proper language. And like the man got really, really famous. And then he kind of went crazy. And started like yelling at black people, calling them slurs, and just a bunch of just yeah, he wound up homeless, and yeah. So I think it was dementia had taken him, because dementia starts to like do things like that to people's minds. It's yeah. So if I understood correctly, it had been like very very wholesome. Beforehand it was just like very loving person, and then like dementia took his mind. So yeah, wrote everything from scratch, all in Ring Zero, because that's what you need for speed. Yeah, all of it was in Ring Zero. For people that don't know what Ring Zero is the, you have a disc, right? You have a hard disk, right? And it starts from being like a tiny piece, and it goes out into the whole platter. Everything was written inside that ring, that zero sector. Oh yeah. So this way it was all written in the highest level of speed. So this way the drive didn't have to jump as far to get to data. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. There it is. If you want the entire story, Down the Rabbit Hole did a fantastic video about it. I have linked that in chat just in case I'm new. All right, I have to go get ready for work. I put up I've stepped away. Watch while Gentoo compiles. Well, it's not even compile. It's just downloading. Well, I guess it isn't. It's at the install process. So, anyways, got a long ways to go. This live stream will run, even after it's done, and then when I get home, we'll see what it's done. What abomination we do next. Enjoy the wonderful sultry music, though.